So Auburn. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Well, we'll talk about it. All right, the C&T Talking Tigers. Here we go.
This is C&T Talking Tigers, where talking Auburn football is what we do. Welcome to the Tigers.
And see, my mic now want to cut up too. All right, what's going on, everybody? Pretty Chandler, Tony Milford, C&T Talking Tigers. Talking Auburn football is what we do. We apologize. As you see, the audio is playing tricks on us today. I don't know if the audio don't want us to talk about Auburn football because we lost on Saturday, but we're gonna talk about it anyway. So listen, you know what to do. Make sure you follow and you subscribe to the channel C&T Talking Tigers on YouTube and then also on IG C&T Talking Tigers. Tony, hey, we took another L. How you feeling after this past Saturday, sir?
Man, another long face Saturday on the plains. We competed though. We competed. We look better in some aspects. Some aspects we still look the same. But the defense really came through and put on a good performance. I wouldn't call it a great performance, but the defense put on a good performance. Hopefully, we don't follow this up with the last good game that we played and lost the one possession game at home. Crowd was in it where we had a chance to make some noise. We played good, looked like a competent football team against Georgia, and then we came back the next week after a bye and laid an egg against LSU. So hopefully we don't do the same thing. But I mean, hey, these losses is piling up every week, boy. They starting to wear on you, boy. My grades getting a little grayer fooling around with these Auburn Tigers, boy. God damn.
I'm gonna start growing some in a second. You know, it's looking kind of rough. Let me pull it up on the screen because I know y'all want to see the graphic. Auburn lost 28-21 to Ole Miss, a game that I thought we could have had. But like always, I think it's the offense that caused us to fumble and lose these games. Of course, the quarterback rotation once again was how it was the past couple of weeks. This Robbie Payton switcheroo thing, and none of the quarterbacks can really get a rhythm. You only saw Peyton Thorne get a rhythm to the end of the game, and that really didn't help us because by then the game was over. I'm gonna just start off saying this is annoying. I can't take the back and forth with the quarterbacks going back and forth. You got Robbie 1 second, then you got Peyton. Hugh Freeze, make up your mind. Make up your mind. Is it gonna be Robbie or is it gonna be Peyton? But I can't have both on the field. And I didn't see it, Tony. I think I missed it. But everybody has been talking about this double pass with Holden Garner. Did you see this? Because I've been trying to find it and I can't find it. Did you see that double pass? Because everybody's been talking about it the past couple of days.
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
Okay. Everybody's on.
I know Holden was in there, and I think he might have lost 9 yards.
I think that was the reason why.
So, man, bro, and so like I said, in some aspects, we played a lot better. Defensively, we still gave up over 400 yards of total offense. Ole Miss had 425. They had 223 on the ground. Quinshawn Judkins, who I was amazed that Auburn and Alabama let get out of the state. He piled up 21 for 124 and a touchdown. Jackson Dart, we held Jackson to 10 of 17. He only had a little over 200 yards, 202 to be exact. He threw one touchdown. He also threw a pick. He ran it 14 times, 44 yards. He got 2 touchdowns on us that way. One of them was on 4th down that we didn't get a stop on. Trey Harris hit us for 4 for 102. Ulysses the 4th, he got in there. He carried it 17 times. We hit him to 52 yards, but it was a lot. It was just a lot of that ground game, man. They had one guy with, like I said, the backup running back, Ulysses Bennett the 4th. He had 17 carries. Quinshawn had 21 carries. Jackson Dart had 14 carries. So they were determined to run the ball on us, man. And they ran it for a tune of 223. Because I mean, right there, that's about 50 something. That's about 52 carries right there. So they were determined to run the ball on us, and they did. Ate up a lot of clock. We gave up 21 first downs. Now we were better on 3rd downs defensively. We were leaps and bounds better than we have been all season. We held them for 2 for 11 on 3rd down, but they was 2 for 4 on 4th down. They got a couple of 4th downs. They actually scored on one of the 4th downs. We both had 2 turnovers. They fumbled the ball, I think, maybe 3 or 4 times, and we didn't get any of those.
Yeah, we got to do better than that.
Was really disappointed in that. I know Quinshawn put it on the ground. I think Dart put it on the ground. They fumbled a punt. They had a couple of fumbles that we didn't get on. We both gave up 3 sacks. We didn't get any sacks in the second half. We had 3 sacks in the first half. Marcus Harris had 1.5 of those sacks, and the other 1.5 was I think Jalen McLeod, and then Asante was in on one with Marcus Harris. But we didn't sack the quarterback at all in the second half. They had 10 penalties for 66 yards. We had 7 for 57. So we was right there, man, neck and neck with yards, even though they had 3 more. Like I said, we both turned it over twice. We both were sacked 3 times. But we only had 275 yards of offense, which is pedestrian at best.
Yeah.
We were 2 for 3 on 4th downs, but once again we were bad on 3rd down. We was 4 for 14, and they was giving us opportunities because they were only 2 for 11. So we had opportunities with the ball. We only had 10 first downs. The offense was once again anemic. Quez showed up. We may have finally found Jarquez Hunter. He finally showed up. 15 carries, 91 yards, 2 touchdowns on the ground. He caught 3 balls for 54 yards. So he was out there with 145 yards of total offense, 2 touchdowns. Rivaldo caught a touchdown. He had 5 catches for 31 yards. Peyton Thorne, another high school like Army Navy type passing performance, 9 for 13, 100 yards. He threw a touchdown. He also threw a pick. He carried it 11 times for 34 yards. Robbie carried it 8 times for 27 yards. That's 19 carries for only 61 yards, which is about 3 yards a pop. Nothing spectacular. Robbie was only 3 for 4, and in that 3 for 4, he threw an interception. So our passing game has to be the worst I've ever seen in Auburn history. I've never seen an Auburn team this bad at passing that I can recall. Even when we had Kyle Frazier, Clint Mosley, what the other boy name was in that little mix. Name might have been Brent.
Jonathan Wiley.
What, Jonathan Wiley? It was another white boy from might have been from Mountain Brook or Briarwood Christian or something we had.
Is it Barrett Trotter?
There it is, Barrett Trotter. There it is. We wasn't that bad when we had them boys throwing the ball. Jonathan Wiley, Barrett Trotter, Clint Mosley, Kyle Frazier, Cody Byrne. Like, we done had some bad quarterbacks in the last 20 years. But ain't none of them been this terrible.
I almost make you want to call
him. It's been awful, man. Bright spots, like I said, on offense, Quez, he looked good. I mean, we were down 28-14 in the 4th quarter. You know, we had a chance to make it a game. We scored late. Oscar punted the ball 7 times, 49 yards per punt. He looks amazing. He gets a lot of reps. Man, it was tough, man. Because that was a game that the defense gave us an opportunity to win,
Yep.
and if we had better quarterback play, we probably could have won that game. Um, the old saying is, if you have two quarterbacks,
You
you
ain't
have
got
none.
one. You ain't got none.
I'd probably, like I said, I would probably rather ride and die with what Robin brings to the table as opposed to Peyton Thorne. I've seen enough of Peyton Thorne. I really hate to keep seeing Peyton Thorne every week. Seems to be a good young man, you know what I'm saying, nice young fella, but that's not what we're here for. We're here to win ball games, and we're not doing it. We lost, think what? Now we lost 4 in a row. We lost to Georgia, we lost to LSU, we lost to Texas A&M, we lost to Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Uh, And righteously, we could have, if things go a little different, we could have very easily won maybe 3 of those games. At least 2 of them, I know. The Georgia and Ole Miss game, and Texas A&M game really wasn't as bad, but that LSU game, we have a snowball chance in hell. They just whooped us. So, man, when you
We
can
got
hold an explosive offense like Ole Miss to 28 points, 2 for 11 on third down. You force 2 turnovers. You sack them 3 times. You know what I'm saying. You get them to commit 10 penalties. They threw an interception. They fumbled the ball. Like that was a recipe for us to win that ball game at home on the plains at night. That was set up for us to win, and we did not. And it had a lot to do once again with quarterback play, man. You're not gonna win very many games in the SEC with terrible quarterbacks. So
nope. Nope.
that's just, I mean, at the end of the day, they had more penalties. We sacked the same amount of time. Turnovers was the same. We had 153 yards rushing. We usually average around 186. So they held us a little below what we like to do on the ground. But I mean, 275 yards total offense at home, it's not gonna get it. So we lost. We scored 21 points, which was more than what both of us thought we would.
Oh yeah.
But at the end of the day, it wasn't enough, man. It just wasn't enough, and we just didn't get enough offensively to get it done. Excuse me, everybody. I'm sorry, it's been a long day at work, but I mean, 122 yards passing in an SEC game at home is, I mean, it's just pathetic. I don't know what else to say. We have to get our rushing, we have to get our passing game on track. And it seems like we've been having trouble doing that all year. Well, against quality teams, against the nobodies, we pitch and catch it like we want to, but with people with standard talent for the SEC, with with 4 stars, 4-star athletes, with a few 5-star athletes sprinkled around, man, it's tough. And hopefully we'll bounce back this week against Mississippi State. But yeah, against Ole Miss, we just didn't have enough offense to get it done. And hopefully we'll be able to shake back. We didn't even get my boy McPherson. Excuse me, everybody. But like I said, been a long day at work. But excuse me, we didn't even get McPherson any field goal opportunities. Um, I don't know what else to say. Rivaldo's been a great find at tight end. 5 catches, he only had 31 yards, 6 yards a pop. Those are running back numbers. So, yeah, we had an opportunity to win that Ole Miss game. We came up a little short, and hopefully we'll bounce back this coming week against Mississippi State. I mean, that's all I can do is hope. Courtney, what you think about Saturday night?
Rough, 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 rough. Um, you basically have said everything in regards to Saturday. Like you said, quarterback's the one that let us down at this point. I love the effort from Jarquez. I think seeing him how he played on Saturday was really promising. We just need to see that a little bit more consistent. The defense held solid. until the end. I will say this: that game probably could have went to overtime if it wasn't for that penalty by Eugene Asante knocking him out or having that late hit at the very end. The game honestly could have went to overtime. So we had them, we was holding them, but then when you do plays like that, that puts you right on the 1 yard line and it's an easy touchdown. So of course we gotta avoid those type of penalties. Like you said, there was some promising things, but the play is killing us right now. And I wish that Steve Reese, just be honest, just like, hey man, our quarterback play is not good. We're just gonna stick with one quarterback. We're gonna, do RPO or this or straight run the ball like it was with Cadillac. I mean, our offense was doing way better then than it is right now. So we just need to really just be improvement on the quarterback position. We got a couple of people who commented tonight. We got Ronald McLister. He's saying, "What's going on, fellas? War down Eagle all day, every day." Kinfolk, Bubba and the old man. They saying you got to stop with this 2 quarterback BS. I agree with you two on that. Amen.
Hey, what? Hey, Ronald. Shout out to my guy Ronald. It seems like first time we've heard from you. Hey, we look forward to you joining us and being with us. Welcome, and you damn right, War Eagle. And yes, Bubba and the old man, that 2 quarterback system shit don't work for nobody but Steve Spurrier.
Exactly.
That's the only somebody that can make it work, and he a long way away from coaching, and he's a long way away from being on the plains. So if you ain't the old ball coach, that 2 quarterback shit ain't for you.
Amen.
That's the only. Hey, like everybody says, if you got 2, you got none. And so I would rather just move forward. Yeah, the quarterback. Oh yeah, both quarterbacks seem. Everybody should be frustrated. You can't get a rhythm. They frustrated. We frustrated. The offensive line's probably frustrated. I know the receivers frustrated. Good Lord.
Gotta be. Then Ronald said something else. He said, "I'm the only person who haven't noticed Jason Jones all year with all the hype about him coming into the season." That's a very interesting comment. I heard from Jason Jones.
I'm gonna say this about Jason Jones. I remember when we got him from Oregon, he came with Robin.
Yeah.
He came with Robin. And he might have flashed a little bit when he first got there. But Marcus Harris basically makes him opposite. He can't do nothing because I think Marcus Harris eating up all the food on his plate. Marcus ain't playing down there.
Hey.
But you right though, Ronald, if we could get Jason Jones on the same level as Marcus, boy, we could really have some down in that middle.
Amen. Bubba and the old man said, "I'll take Brad Trotter right now."
Man, look, I'll take Brad Trotter back right now. You can give me Brandon Cox. You can give me Kyle Frazier. Somebody go find Malik Willis.
Man, yeah. Come on. He ain't playing in the NFL right now.
Yeah, he might well come on back, man. My boy Barry, hey, that's a throwback for you right there, Bubba. I know the old man said that because Bubba was probably too young for Barry Trotter. Bubba probably was still in the womb or something, or just coming out when Barry Trotter was stroking that thing. You know what I'm saying? Bubba was probably still pissing in Pampers. You know what I'm saying? He probably still peed the bed a little bit, but he don't wear Pampers no more. But I know he was pissing in Pampers when Barry Trotter was back there. There go my boy Cam Bell.
In the building. Expectations weren't high this season, but if we don't make a bowl game, then it's a failure from Hugh Freeze. Absolutely.
We gotta find a way to win one of them last few games that we just gotta win the 3 games left that we supposed to win. And Saturday is one of the ones we supposed to win. We should beat Mississippi State. We should beat Vanderbilt. And we should beat who that is we playing for homecoming?
State.
And we should beat them too.
Ron said, appreciate it, guys. I'm definitely a big fan of y'all show. If y'all keep it real and call it how. Hey, man, we try to, man. We appreciate it.
But hey, Ron, that's all I want to hear, baby. That's all I want to hear. We just giving y'all what we know. You know what I'm saying? We ain't supported by nobody. We ain't got no sponsors. We ain't got no battery in our back.
We ain't got no sponsors yet.
Yeah, we working on them. But I probably should stop cussing and drinking on the show. Maybe we can get some sponsors. But them quarterback make me cuss and make me drink. Shout out to my baby Brittany for these good drinks every week, right on time. Courtney might need a little communion in his cup.
I'm just drinking water. But it's been some.
But man, we appreciate y'all, tuning in, man. You know what I'm saying? We try to keep it consistent, and we just try to call it like we see it, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we give y'all a real fans perspective. We shoot it like, you know what I'm saying? We shoot it to y'all because we watch it how y'all watch it. We go to the games how y'all go. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no media passes yet. We ain't getting all that right now. So we just out here watching it like y'all watching it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't out there on the sideline. We ain't getting no press pass. We ain't getting no special interview. None of that yet. Might be coming. But we gonna speak that into existence. But for right now, we shoot it for the people, baby. You know what I'm saying? For the guys like you, Ron, Cam, Bubba and the old man. Dude I met last season at the gas station in Prep, I forgot his name. But my boy, he work at Larry Puckett Chevrolet. He say he watch us every week. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the Wallaces that I met at work at work last week. We do it for people like that, man. The real Auburn fans. You know what I'm saying? And we just shoot it straight, man. And like I said, we should have won last week. Even my mama said, Hugh Freeze, what he doing? He told us he was good with quarterbacks and making things happen. And she said she ain't seen it happen yet.
Making quick turnarounds. I said it last week. He said he made quick turnarounds and he know how to make a quarterback. He ain't seen none of that.
Only thing that get turned around quick is our defense. When they come off the field and sit down and get some to drink, they turn around and go right back out there. That's the only thing quick getting turned around here.
And I feel bad for him. Bubba said, "What you mean?" I remember Barrett. Y'all don't know. Those two got a little rivalry going on. I really.
Hey Cam, that's the thing. That's my main thing with right there, Cam Bell. We don't have anything invested in Peyton Thorne. Sit him down because, bro, you're gonna mess around and lose Holden and Robbie. And then who you gonna have in the quarterback room next year? Hank Brown and Walker White, 2 true freshmen. That's it. Like, you can't win like that, man. I mean, I understand sometimes, but guys, you got to have some experience in that room. And if you keep playing with Holden and you keep playing with Robbie, putting Holden in for one play in the third or fourth quarter, he'll never see the field no more, not giving Robbie a real opportunity to make things happen. Robbie got 11 touches. He threw it 3 times. No, Robbie got 12 touches. He threw it 4 times. He ran it 8 times. He can't get no rhythm like that. He can't get no rhythm like that, man. So we got to do better, man. They talking about what's going on with Coach McGriff in the same day. Why we ain't fired Philip Montgomery yet?
Yeah, what is going on with Coach McGriff? I
don't know, man.
I find that kind of odd that he's taking a leave of absence right now. I find that very odd. Bubba and old man said Sean White could pass a drug test.
Boy, even Sean White got those throwing for more than 100 yards.
Ooh, Sean White. I remember Sean. Yeah, Sean White was.
Got done. We went down to Georgia with Sean White, boy.
That was a rude awakening. That was the first time we got to taste the Kirby Smart. I said, man, might well go on here.
But man, everything can't be bad, man. I think we're gonna bounce back, man. Cause we got them old Bulldog coming up that weekend. They ain't scored 7 points last week. They scored 14. I'm sorry.
Let's go ahead and talk about it. We got Mississippi State coming down to the Plains this weekend.
Didn't they lose to Arkansas 14-7?
I think they won.
Oh, no, they beat Arkansas 14-7.
Yeah. Nah, they beat them 7-3.
It was 7-3?
I think, yeah. They beat them 7-3, if I'm not mistaken.
Now, boy, if we can't beat the team that ain't scored 7 points.
Let me see. I believe it was 7-3 last week. I'm going to check it right Yep, they beat Arkansas 7-3.
Lord have mercy. Now I'm gonna say something now. This gonna be a low score. This probably gonna be a low scoring game too. Cause one thing about them boys down there in Starkville, boy, they get after that ball on defense.
Yeah.
Will Rogers, with the passing of Coach Mike Leach, may he rest in peace. They're not as explosive as they once were in the passing game. Will Rogers is only averaging probably about 200 yards, 212 yards a game, which is not indicative of a Mike Leach coach team. He's not there anymore. He's got 10 touchdowns, 4 picks. He completes 61% of his passes, which is not a high percentage for a college football quarterback, especially in the Power 5. Most college football quarterbacks, the great ones, the good, the greats, are at least 65% or better. He coming in at 61. So Will Rogers can be had. Now, they got some real Mississippi names on this team. Joquavius Marks is the leading rusher, 500 yards even, 71 yards per game, 4 touchdowns. The leading receiver is LaDietrich Griffin. He's right at 500 yards, 71 yards a game, 3 touchdowns. Mike Wright is the second leading rusher. He's the backup quarterback also. He's got 3 touchdowns on the ground. I think he's got 2 passing. So when Mike Wright comes in, he's kind of their change of pace. They do things a little different with him. They average about 27 points per game, as we do. We both average about the same. In the SEC, we probably don't have, we don't come close to averaging that much. But they give up 26 points per game. We give up 24. So we're about even. 351 yards per game for Mississippi State, 337 yards per game for us. They average 203 in the air, which is very, 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 very average, probably below average. And then we're even less than that at 151 yards per game passing. So we're even worse than they are. They run for about 148 yards a game, so they try to be balanced. We're closer to 186. We're both about 33% on third down. So it's a lot of similarities as far as the stats go. They can throw it a little bit. They really not really, man. They got one guy, man, LaDietrich Griffin. If we can lock in on him, I don't think they have anybody else that even goes over 40 yards a game in the passing game. Joquavius gets the ball, does a good job with it. That backup quarterback is their next best runner. So I think what they have and what they do plays well into what we do and what we have on defense. So I think this can be a breakout game defensively. We can slow these boys down. We can stop them. If we can do what we did to Ole Miss, we can do it. We can do it to Mississippi State. But the problem is when we get the ball, what they gonna do to us?
Facts.
If they can do that to KJ Jefferson and Raheem Sanders, what they gonna do to Peyton Thorne and Jarquez? Now, if Jarquez wake up and come and follow last week with another week, this week, then we'll be all right. We can do some things. Quarterbacks got to get more than 100. We got to have more than 150 yards from the quarterback to win, if you ask me.
Facts.
Now, unless Quez and the rest of the running game and Robbie and those boys get us up well over 200 yards rushing, then that mediocre 100 here, 110 there might work, might suffice. But Jet Johnson for Mississippi State, the boy got 4 sacks and 2 picks. He's everywhere. He does everything. Sean Preston Jr. has 3 picks. Safety. Linebacker Nate Watson, he's got 7.5 sacks and an interception. So they got guys that turn the ball over. They got guys that get after the quarterback. They have guys that do both. So our offense is going to have their hands full this week with that Mississippi State defense because they got some dogs on there. They got some dogs on their defense. They're Jet Johnson, Sean Preston Jr., and Nate Watson. But they got some dogs over there. So the Bulldogs bringing some. They got some Bulldogs. They got some Frenchies. They got some Americans, and they got some pit bulls. You know what I mean? It levels to them Bulldogs over there. And they got some, man. Like I said, the leading rusher averages about 70 yards per game. The leading receiver averages the same 70 yards per game. Will Rogers did a number on us a couple of years ago, right here in this same stadium. We was feeling good, thought we had done did something. And them boy walked us on down and walked right past us.
But Real Rogers ain't playing. He hurt. So
we can win this game.
Yeah, Mike Wright is starting.
Mike Wright gonna be the quarterback. Mike Wright, now if we can keep him in the pocket and keep him from running and hurt us like that, then we got a chance. Cause he ain't no hell of a passer. Cause I know that because I see two non-hell of a passes every week. So I know what a bad quarterback look like. And Mike Wright ain't all that. So that's even better. With Will Rogers out the picture, that's even better. We got Mike Wright coming. Like I said, he can get loose with his legs, but I think we can handle that. If we make them one-dimensional, make them just try to run, we can get these guys. We can win this game.
Yeah.
Because like I told the people, we do a lot of things similar. You know what I'm saying? We average about the same amount of points per game. We give up just about the same amount of points per game. We're the same on third down. We average more yards rushing. They average more yards passing. But they only got about 14 more yards per game than us. And without their best quarterback, that's gonna open up more opportunities. It's a 2:30 kickoff. We show up for those. I don't care what type of game it is. If it's an SEC type game, if it's an SEC game, we're gonna show up. We're gonna be there. One thing about the Auburn faithful, they're gonna show up.
Yeah.
And they're gonna support. And if the crowd is there like I think they will be, and if the defense can just build on what they did last week, you know, they don't have a Quinshawn Judkins at running back, so maybe we can slow some of that down. They don't have a Jackson Dart at quarterback, so maybe we can slow some of that down. They don't even have a Will Rogers, so that can help play into our hands. If we can get that running game going again, and get better on third downs, like I keep saying. We were 4 for 14 last week. Once again, not very good.
Nope.
So if we can get better on third, because we got better on third downs on defense, even though they still had 21 first downs. On third down conversions, they was 2 for 11. On conversion downs, they were 4 for 15. I can rock with that. But hell, we were 6 for 17 on our conversion downs. I can't rock with that. So it goes hand in hand. If we can stop them on offense, if we can stop them on third downs, and we can continue drives on third downs, we should win this game. This is the one that should get us a little momentum. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, Courtney, they coming to the Plains. They down a quarterback. They ain't got the same coach. They're a little bit on defense than they are on offense. We're going to score 28 this week.
Okay. You giving them 28.
I feel like we're going to win this one. We're going to win this one 28-14, man.
Okay.
We're going to win this one 28-14, y'all. But I'm going to say this. If we lose this one, Courtney might do that show next week by itself. I don't know, man. We gotta win. It's gotta start somewhere. We can't have any more. I don't want no more moral victories. Georgia was a moral victory. Ole Miss in a roundabout way. My old lady asked me what the score of the game was. I was like, oh yeah, we in it. We right there. Then I tell the score, oh y'all did good. Y'all, she think we did good because we didn't lose bad. She think we did good because we didn't get our ass kicked, y'all.
You know what that sound that remind you of? How it used to be when before Alabama got Nick Saban.
Yeah. I don't want to be that no more.
I don't want to be that.
And Hugh Freeze ain't Nick Saban.
Mm-mm.
But I tell you what, though, before I turn it over to Courtney and get his thoughts on the game Saturday, that boy keeping that recruiting trail hot.
Oh yeah,
He keeping that recruiting trail hot.
he's
Now
a
you crew, they crew now. They crew now.
hell of a
I
recruiter.
give them that they crew. But I need you to be coached.
Right.
I need you to be coached. Two things I said I liked about Hugh Freeze. I said he can crew, and I said he could coach.
Yep.
Right now, all I'm getting is crew. I don't want just crew because you know who just getting recruit? Mario Cristobal down there recruiting. Mario Cristobal ain't doing too good at coaching. I don't want that.
Yeah. Hey. He did beat Clemson last week. So that's good.
Yeah, he got to win against Clemson. Yeah, he did that. But I mean, he also lost at home to Georgia Tech
That
because he didn't take a knee
yeah. That is
because he can't coach. Make him now. If you made him offensive line coach, he's a hell of an offensive line coach. He's a hell of a recruiter. He ain't much of a coach. Hugh Freeze, I don't need you to be Mario Cristobal. I don't need to be excited during the offseason and disappointed all season long. I don't need that. I need a win this Saturday.
Or a Jimbo
24-14. I'm going to give my boy Allen McPherson. McPherson ain't get no chance last week. He going to get one this week. 31-14. I changed my mind. My boy going to get a field goal. 31-14. We going to whip them dogs. Ring your motherfucking bells now.
31-14, everybody for Tony. All right, hold on. Before I go in mine, we got a couple comments. Matt Lester said, I understand Mississippi State's backup quarterback lead scared me a little more than Rogers Orange simply because we're not that good at setting the edge against running quarterbacks.
I'm hearing that with you because Jackson Dart had been running that thing pretty good. And we held him. We held him to 3 yards a pop. Now, Jaden Daniels is a different animal. Mike Wright ain't Jaden Daniels. I ain't seen too many folks stop Jaden Daniels from running the ball.
Nah.
And that's about the only quarterback that really hurt us running the ball like that.
Bub and the old man agreed, said very true. Without Messiah, keep the edge could be a problem. Hopefully, Keldrick Falk will get more.
Hopefully, Falk and Jay McLeod. I hope they can sit. I get what you guys saying.
Yeah,
I get what y'all saying. But like I said, Jackson Dart is a very capable runner, and those 14 for 44. You know, he did bust that about a 30-yarder on us, though. I give you that. He did bust that about a 30-yarder on. That was on 4th down, wasn't it? Yeah, he did get us on that one. So that I understand what you're saying. But what I know is that boy said Auburn win 3-0. Hey, it was a Thursday. It was a Thursday night down in Starkville. We almost won 3. What it was, 9-3.
We won 3-2 1 year in Starkville. This was the first year we had a spread offense with Tony Franklin and Coach Tubbs was still the coach. I remember that game. We won.
Yeah, when we had Cam, we went down there and won 9-3.
Nah, when we had Cam, we at least put 20 on them. We played good. We had Cam, but that year we had.
Oh man, Mississippi State gave. Mississippi State. If I ain't mistaken, that year we had Cam. We went down to Starkville and we beat Mississippi State like 9-3, bro.
I don't remember that one.
If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what the score was.
I don't remember that one, but I sure remember that 3-2 game.
I remember that 3-2 game also, though. But lucky for us, we won't be in white. We're going to be in the blue.
True. Ronald said he going to say 24-21.
As long as you got them winning, Ronald, that's all that matters, my boy. As long as you got them winning.
3-2 a tough smash. That's funny. Oh, all right. So my prediction, if we can run the ball, we can stay consistent on the ground and just run. I think we can control the pace. I think this is the week that you can get the tempo that you want that you've been trying to do all season. I think you can get that tempo against this team. So I'm gonna say I ain't gonna say 30 like you, but I am gonna give them a win. And I said they was gonna win this game at the beginning of the season. I'm gonna say 24 Auburn, 10 Mississippi State.
Man, look, I think so. I think we both had us winning this game in the beginning of the season. Matter of fact, I think we both had us winning both of the Mississippis just
Yeah,
because they was at home more than likely.
yeah,
I'm with you, Court. Like I said before the season, I feel like we can win this game. Even when we was having our trials and tribulations throughout the season, I still felt like we can get Mississippi State. We can get them. Hugh Freeze needs to because I mean 9 times out of 10 we got a better roster,
mm-hmm.
and I just need our coaches to show that we have better coaches.
Yeah. Said, let's not forget the quarterback from UMass was about to hurt. Was about to hurt until we heard the first drive.
Hey, Ron. Hey, that boy was looking a little. He was looking a little wiggly, wasn't it, boy? God, what's going on? You man. You're right though. I think we should put Asante, Eugene. We should put Eugene in the spot. If we worried about, you know what I'm saying, Mike Wright hurting us, we should put Eugene as a spy. And wherever he goes, Eugene, you go. If he got the P, you go pull it pan down for him. Everywhere he go, you go.
All it takes is one good hit.
So yeah, I think we should. I think that's how we should handle that. But at least all us on the same page, and we got him winning. So I feel good about that.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all. So this is the time when you all have any questions, y'all free to share y'all questions with us. Make sure y'all share this episode. We got a lot of good interaction tonight. So make sure y'all sharing this episode on YouTube to your friends, your family, that we are right now on YouTube. And they can also go back and check out this episode as well. And make sure y'all also follow us on Instagram, C&T Talking Tigers, and subscribe to the channel. So what's y'all questions? I had another comment. Outside of the 3-2 game, the lowest scoring game was a 6-0 loss in 78. And that's from Bubba and the Old Man against Mississippi State.
Oh man, wasn't nobody born but you. We don't know about that. We don't know about that. There wasn't even no color TV back in 78.
Dang, Tony. Dang.
It was. I'm just messing with. Old man.
Y'all questions.
Back in 78, they had just started letting folk like me play the SEC.
Back 78. Oh well, hip hop. They turned 50. So
I do want to say though, man, Ronald, Campbell, of course, Bubba and the Old Man, everybody who logs in and links up with us every Wednesday, sometimes Tuesday, sometimes Thursday. Hey, we even did a Friday night show one time, just how our schedule worked out. But one thing about it, we coming every week. We're gonna be here every week during the season. We do a recruiting special. We do a little bit during the off season. Hey, I'll let white folk call me boy. Oh man, I'll let white folk call me boy. Now wait a minute. Hold on, old man. Now I love you now, but wait a minute. I got to draw the line somewhere. My granddaddy wasn't stand for this. I'm just playing, old man. You know I love you. You know it ain't nothing but love between us. You know, hey, all kinfolk ain't skinfolk. You know what I mean? All skinfolk ain't kinfolk. So it is what it is, man. But yeah, hey, I'll never be as old as the old man. You know what I mean? I don't even know your name. We just call you the old man. That's how old you is. I don't even know your real name. But like I was saying, man, I appreciate everybody. hey, we good. Hey, you know we good, man. We good. But like I said, man, I appreciate y'all for banging with us, man. We came a long way over the last two
seasons, yeah.
2 seasons.
So we started in We started this show in 2021.
Hey, we came a long way, man. If we ain't have it was at one point I thought me and Courtney weren't talking to nobody but each other. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
that's
saying? And so we was excited to have 10 people, 10 followers.
mm-hmm.
We was happy to have 20. So I think we might be up to 200. You can't tell us nothing. You know what I'm saying? So hey, we appreciate
405.
everybody who appreciates us, and we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. We're gonna try to grow this thing, and hopefully Auburn can get some more wins, and we can be more excitable about what's happening. But we're gonna keep it funky right here. We're gonna keep it funky.
All right, Runner said, "Do y'all believe if Philip Montgomery gets fired by the end of the season, that it could affect our recruiting from the offensive players we already have committed?" I'm like, I'll
No,
take this,
because them
and
boys committing to
you
Hugh
follow me.
Freeze.
Yeah,
Them
yeah,
boys committing to
I
Hugh
agree.
Freeze and
No,
Auburn. They committing
no,
to the wide receiver coach.
yeah,
What my boy name is, Tavares them, man.
yeah,
They committing to those guys. I don't think Philip
yeah,
Montgomery got too much to do with all that.
yeah. I think
Cause
it's
them
more
boys,
of
when
a
you hear
Hugh
them boys
Freeze.
talk, they talk about Hugh Freeze. Even
Yeah,
KJ Bolden, who committed to Florida State. Shout out to KJ and his mama Lakeisha. Lakeisha Wright, shout out to them. Even though he committed to Florida State, he had nothing but great things to say about Hugh Freeze.
absolutely,
Keldrick Faulk had nothing but when he got his call from me, he had just committed. And I asked him, would he have came to Auburn if Dion was our coach instead of Hugh Freeze? He said he believed Hugh Freeze. He committed to Hugh Freeze. He came to Auburn because of Hugh Freeze. And his brother is coming to Auburn because of Hugh Freeze. So I don't think if we get rid of Philip Montgomery, it's gonna hurt us in recruit because Hugh Freeze is our guy. Hugh
yeah,
Freeze is their guy. Hugh Freeze is what those boys draw to. You know what I mean? So I think we'll be in good shape.
yeah.
And plus, they see the same offense we seen.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to be a part of that shit.
Yeah. Or they see in the play. I wouldn't say they see in the same offense. They seen the same play calling that we see from Philip Montgomery. Because the offense, we really ain't. I mean, we really ain't seen the full offense from Hugh Freeze. But they see in the play calling from Philip Montgomery. So I don't think they want to be a part of that. I don't
Yeah,
think
them
they want
young
to be a
boys
part of
look like shit, man. I know I can go in there and play over them, over him and him. And if they had me, I'd be, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like we're gonna be in good shape because out of even we've had a couple of decommits in the last week or two, but if you notice, it was on the other side of the ball. It wasn't
Yeah.
on. It
On
wasn't. We didn't
offense.
lose nobody on offense. We ain't lost nobody on offense, and that's a good sign. So
And it
I'm
wasn't none of
cool
our
with that.
5 stars. So that's a real good sign. It wasn't none of the 5 stars. I know one question we didn't answer. Can Auburn win the rest of the games on the season that's remaining? We got 5 more games remaining on the season. And can we win the rest of the games on this season? Which I believe we can. I think we can at least go 4-1, if not 5-0, for the rest of the season.
Yeah, I feel like we can beat Mississippi State, Arkansas, Vanderbilt, the homecoming game, and we're gonna see what we and we're gonna toss that Iron Bowl up in the air, baby.
I'll be honest with you. From what I saw last week, it's a possibility. It's a strong possibility we can get them because they are
If
a
if we
second
if we
half
can just
team.
get our offense together,
Yeah,
get Peyton throwing out the way, put Robbie in there, and just let him do his thing. Them boys in Tuscaloosa ain't gonna know what to do.
they not. They not. Yeah, of course, Bubba and man. Y'all keep grinding. We love y'all. Kinfolk Warrior, absolutely, man.
Hey man, we
Absolutely.
love y'all too, man. What damn amigo every day, baby.
Absolutely. Hey, Ron said, I believe y'all chance to be big as the war report. Funny you should mention that. We had Mike G from the war report on, what, 3 weeks ago? Was it
Yeah, we
3?
had him on before the Georgia game.
Yeah, we had him on for the Georgia game. He said, yeah, so we appreciate that, man. Appreciate
Hey
that.
man, we really appreciate that run, man. Hey, just stay down with us.
Yeah. He said, we can't doubt we win. Doubt we win, though.
Yeah,
Are you talking about the
yeah.
Alabama game, Bubba and the old man? He said, okay, I'll let y'all answer that. Weird things happen in Georgia. You right. Weird
Damn
things
right.
happen.
Cause
Weird
boy,
thing.
let me tell you something. Hey, you right about weird thing. Cause let me tell you something. When we won the prayer in Jordan Hell, I had already turned the TV off.
Man, we was not supposed
It
to
was
be.
forfeit forever. I had turned the TV off. And I walked up the street to my homeboy house. I get up there. They all happy. What's wrong with y'all? What y'all happy about? They were like, you ain't see what happened? See the replay? Well, because I cut the TV off. I couldn't believe it. Because I just knew he had lost.
Right. Man, people don't realize
TV,
we was
they showed the
so
replay.
high in that game. We was beating them.
Bro, the prayer joy, I see the replay. I'm like, wow. And then 2 weeks later, the kick six, baby. So you already know, strange thing gonna happen in Jordan Hell, baby.
Man, I remember the kick
Good
six. I
and
was running
bad.
that Ruby Tuesday, and I was running around the restaurant, losing my mind. Like, woo! I thought I was gonna lose my job that night, but we was all Auburn fans, so I would say. Bubba and Old Man said we can get Bama. I'm more worried about the road game at Arkansas throwing up like a make a wish.
Hey.
That might be the funniest comment.
Hey, yeah. I'm nervous about. I'm always nervous about Arkansas. Whether we down there or at home, I'm always nervous about Arkansas. No lie. If you've been paying attention to us for the last 2 years, no matter where we play them, I always tell stories about what happens when we play Arkansas. Arkansas has historically made me nervous since the 90s, bro. Since I was a child. 10 years old, Arkansas makes me nervous. It's something about them boys. I never get when that I think his name was Fred Talley. Man, that man ran all over us one Saturday morning in Jordan Hell, man. I couldn't believe it. I'm telling you, bro. And we had a team. And, man, we could not stop that Talley, boy. I'm telling you, I done seen some things from Arkansas, man.
That when Darren McFadden had first broke news, we was like number 2 in the
nation.
They
had Darren McFadden, Feedy Jones, and Peyton Henry.
They ran all over us. I was like, where did they come from? That's
the only reason why I feel bad about that because they ran all over everybody.
Yeah.
Darren McFadden should have won the Heisman that year. He should have won the Heisman at least one time. They robbed that boy. He should have won the Heisman one time.
Mm-hmm. He should have won the Heisman. I definitely agree. All right, y'all. Well, ain't no more questions tonight. No more comments, concerns.
No more comments, statements, emotional outbursts. As always, you could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you was here with us, and we appreciate that.
We appreciate you all. Like I said at the beginning, make sure y'all show us some love on social. C&T Talking Tigers, and also make sure you subscribe to this channel as well. C&T Talking Tigers on YouTube. We at 205 as we speak. We were trying to get to 500 by the end of the year. I think we can do it. So we need y'all help. So make sure y'all y'all tell y'all friends, y'all tell y'all cousins, y'all tell your family that C&T Talking Tigers.
Tell your baby mama, tell your side piece, all that.
All that. Your dog, cat, tell them all. We want them to be followers, subscribers to C&T Talking Tigers. We want y'all to watch and take a look and see what we got going on here. Of course, we're gonna be back next week talking about this Mississippi State game, and then talking about I want to say we play Vandy next after this week. So we're gonna definitely talk about the Vandy game as well. Tony, you know, final word, sir.
Hey man, y'all know what it is. Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
War Eagle.
War Eagle, baby.